Okay, pile one. Let's see what we've got coming in. What is the blessings we've got coming in for pile one? I'm gonna knock his cat out. It's like every time I try to do something, they want to come around and like, what are you doing? Oh my God. It's just annoying. Okay, blessings coming to pile one, Spirit. What are the blessings? We're going to pull some cards and then I'll read them. So, let's get some up here. Okay, let's see. Hope everybody's doing good. Oh. Okay. Whoa. They just flew right out of there, didn't we? Didn't have to. Okay, guys. Let's see here. Let's start with the tarot. So this is a couple of weeks. Okay. So we got something coming in a couple of weeks. Which, you know, this reading could be good for like 30 days, I would say. We've got some kind of destiny shift, something that's going to bring in good fortune, or you have a good outcome in something that you've been putting efforts into, whether this be relationship or money, career. This is definitely destiny or fated. I feel like that something's coming in. Like this could even be the lottery. I hate saying that because I don't really play the lottery much, but you know, this could be lottery too, like a winning success. Oh my gosh, so right behind that, yeah, we've got joy, success, vitality. So you know, whatever is fixing to come is fixing to bring in some success, guys. And you're going to be very happy about this. I feel like something's fixing to get illuminated. And it's positive. It's going to bring some clarity around something that might not been very clear to you at the time. Oh, we got a deep soul connection here too. Between two people. You know, it's going to bring in alignment and harmony. Right now, it looks like they're gathering information about you. You know, so there could be some stalking going on, whether that's, you know, your socials or somebody just at work watching you or somebody in the neighborhood. Could be watching you. I feel like, you know, you're fixing to start being more courageous and protective of your own energy. You know, you're standing up for what makes you happy. You know, what's something that you believe in or something that you want. I feel like you're standing up and having the courage and the conviction to do this. And I feel like you're going to have a new beginning. You know, this is a passionate new beginning, and I look at this card, whether it's love or, you know, career or money, you know, you're just going to have a passionate, you're going to believe in it, you know, wholeheartedly, you know, beginning, you know, and that doesn't mean that something new necessarily is coming in. This could just be like a whole new cycle in what you're doing and just having a new zest for it, you know. Okay, let's see what these have. We got vacation. Okay, so some of y'all could be traveling. You know, you could be coming up on vacation time. You know, we're in the holiday season right now. Which you know, if you look at the calendar, there's a holiday almost every month. But I think a lot of people travel the end of the year, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and that's what we're in right now in the States, if you're watching this. But this is timeless. It could be any time. But it says caution, get some more information before you move. Before you move. So I feel like this is a cautionary of like, maybe do some research before you go on this vacation. Make sure that, you're staying at a nice place and it's not run down or it doesn't have bad reviews, or, make sure that you've got all your ducks in a row. That's what I'm feeling off of them together, because something's telling you to just watch out. So I'm telling you to double check everything. Make sure before you leave, you've got all your stuff in a row. You know what I mean? Because this is saying that you could possibly forget something minor. If you're going on a cruise, don't forget all the documents, or a plane trip. Now, you got all these things you have to have, so make sure you got them in line. Now, we've got a commitment right there. Oh, wow. Okay. So this could be, you're fixing to get serious with somebody, or you're finally committing, to putting yourself first, because that's back over here, to standing up for yourself and all these good things. So this could be either or. You're fixing to make a commitment with somebody that's going to make you very happy, for long term, or this is just recommitting to yourself to make yourself happy. Now I've got pregnancy here. So somebody that you know of could be pregnant, or this could be a blessing that you've been waiting for and it's fixing to come in. Because I know a lot of people out there, really do want to get pregnant. I keep hearing that in the collective that I read for. Always wanting to know, like, when am I going to get pregnant? When's this coming in? So that's really good. I got some of these cards. They're help guide you in what you need to know right now. And it says illumination. So trust and clarity are being revealed. You are seeing things as they truly are. And I believe that, because back to this, standing up for yourself and the destiny change that's coming in. I feel like, your path is getting highlighted here. You're no longer going to be in the dark. So it says seek deeper understanding, journal or meditate, ask for signs to help guide you. Anytime that you get lost or confused, just ask your guides for help. Call on your spiritual team, like, give me a sign of what I need to do to move forward. And a realization, a moment of realization shifts everything. A single insight can change your entire path. Reflect on what belief is limiting you. Shift it and open new doors of possibility. I love this, guys. So I feel like if you've been doubting, this is telling you to don't doubt yourself anymore, or maybe you're not going to doubt yourself anymore. This is realizing that you've got everything that you need. And if you don't, the doors are opening for you to get them, And then we got manifestation. Oh, wow, this is beautiful. It says your thoughts and emotions are actively shaping your reality. So focus on what you want, not what you fear. Write down your intention in the present tense as if it's already true. So like if this is like you want to get pregnant, or you want to get pregnant, just say I am pregnant. Or if I want to get married, say I am married. This is my husband. And feel the emotion of already having it. Ooh. And then I think you should sit in that emotion that like, ooh, I need to call my husband to tell him that I'm going to be home this afternoon, or what does he want for supper, Like I've heard of people doing that, and I can't say that I've ever physically went through it. I always just think and wish and ask, but I don't ever like just sit and act like I have it. I feel like it's hard to act like you have a husband when you don't. It's hard to even act like you've got a lot of money when you don't. But I know that when it comes to the money thing, they want you to just don't treat it like every little dollar is your last dollar, you know. And I guess that's the same sense in a loved one too. Like, don't act like you can only have one person and hold on to that person with dear, you know, just as tight as you can. Like, let it loose, let it flow the way it's supposed to be, and everything just comes in naturally, you know. So just try to take moment to moment, day to day, you know. Try to be happy in what you have, you know, instead of wishing that you had more. But anyway, this is a really beautiful reading, guys. I hope that this helps you in the next, you know, few days or even a month ahead. So until next time, guys, that's my pile 1. Thank you. Don't forget to like. All right, pile 2. Let's see what we got going on for you. What is the blessings coming in for pile 2? What are my blessings coming into pile 2? Spirit, what do my blessings in pile 2 need to know? I'm going to pull some cards and then we'll go over them. So if you want to fast forward all this, you can. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Pile 2 Spirit. What does my pile 2 need to know right now? What do they need? What's the blessing? Sorry. What is the blessings for my pile 2? What do they got coming in? The blessings for my pile 2. Ooh, the health. This one's kind of hard for me to shuffle, guys. It's so big. My hands are so small, and these cards, they're so big and they hurt my hand. That's why I made this deck, because it's originally tarot, but they're just so big. Okay, I only want a couple of these anyway. Okay. All right, guys, let's see what we got. So with tarot, ooh, success. You might be meeting some new people. That's going to be, you know, these are blessings that are coming in, guys. So we've got celebrations, success, meeting new people. You might be even going out more than normal, or more than you have been, maybe, you know, because it is the holidays here, which this is timeless, but, you know, there's holidays almost in every month. So, but anyway, I hate this card, but I'm going to have to say it. There's conflict here, you know, maybe even some deception or betrayal. So, not feeling like that's a blessing. Maybe the blessing is you're getting over this. You know, maybe you've had this and now you're fixing to get past this, and that's why it's showing. You're going to have success in, you know, getting past this. Let's see. Yeah, you might be looking at things from a different perspective. You know, seeing things that are just different, you know. Maybe that's a blessing. Maybe you've been seeing things and being naive, and now you're getting your eyes open to all of this. Let's see. Ooh, you might have a new beginning in your finances, or even your career could be taken off. You know, this is a very beginning stages. So I feel like this would be like a completely new path, not something that you've been down before. You could be healing and reflecting, you know, resting and healing, and then like reflecting on the past, you know, of what you've been through and how far you've came, you know. We've got another, okay, so I've got two cards that is about a new beginning in money. This is financial success. This is financial gain. So I feel like this new career that's coming in is going to bless you with more money. Shoot, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so, and this is starting a new cycle. So something in the past, you know, you've completed and you're fixing to start a whole new cycle. This doesn't have to be a new cycle with somebody completely new and all of that. You know, it could be same person, just a new cycle. But with all the other cards here, I feel like this is a new beginning, either with a person or I just really strongly feel this is money. I really strongly feel like all this is money. But you can flip it on, you know, either way, but I feel like that's money. So if it's not your reading, I'm sorry, but that's what I'm feeling heavily off of those. There's too many money cards there. But anyway, we got health here. So there could be a health issue that's going to, you know, arise, guys. Or if you're thinking that you need to get your health checked, then this is your sign. You know, you need to go get your health looked at. You know, go to the doctor and get your checkups. Ooh, a gold digger. They want your money because they're using you. Let's see what's behind that. Letting go. Maybe you're letting go of this money-hungry person. Or maybe you are letting go of trying to be a gold digger. You know, like, I'm not trying to say that you're out trying to find somebody that's going to, you know, you're looking for somebody with money. I feel like this is more of you trying to be rich. Maybe you're letting that go so it can flow in naturally. You know what I'm saying? Because if you let go of your hold on stuff, things can go naturally. They can move natural. That's in anything, you know. Energy's fluid, and you know, money and love. If you let go and try to release it, don't stress about it so much, it'll come in a lot easier and a lot faster. And then water energy. So you might be dealing with a Cancer or Scorpio or Pisces. Okay, what do these have? It says your energy may be misaligned. Recalibrate by shifting into a positive state. So I feel like if you've been negative, you know, even about money, you know, try to be positive about it. That, like, even though it's not as great as it is right now, that doesn't mean that tomorrow ain't going to be better or the next ain't going to be better. So don't wake up in the same mentality that you had yesterday, because it's a whole new, brand new day. So try not to carry that into the next day, you know. And then it says clarity. A clear vision directs energy efficiently. Know what you want and why you want it. That is so crazy. I was just talking about energy and clarity. Define your intention in specific detail. The more clarity you have, the stronger the manifestation. You know, and this was in pile 1. You can write that down. You know, you can write it down on a piece of paper, and that helps bring in the clarity. It helps bring in your intentions, your manifestations, all that stuff. When you write it down and you see it, you got to think about it and see it. And then we've got balance here. So true power comes from harmony. Align mind, body, and spirit for optimal well-being. Adjust your energy. Bring more balance into your daily routine and relationships. So that's telling me, like, if your, you know, work schedule's off or your eating's off or any, like, you need to have like a routine that you kind of go by, because it really does help everything. Your mind, your body, all of it, your spirit. They work better when they're in harmony, you know. All right, guys, that's what I have for my pile 2s. I really hope this helped you in the next week or so, or even over the next 30 days. But anyway, until next time, I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like the video. It helps me a lot. Until next time, thanks, guys. All right, pile 3. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see, pile 3. Spirit, what is the blessings that are coming in for my pile 3s? I'm going to shuffle these a little bit and pull them, and then we'll go over them. So if you want to speed it up, you can. because it'll take me just a minute to do all this. Okay, Spirit, pile 3. What do they need to know? Pile 3 need to know right now. Oh, yours are all flying out, and pile 1 and 2, they didn't do that. So there must be a strong message wanting to come out. Pile 3. Three blessings that are coming in. Blessings that are coming in for my pile 3. These are really heavy and it's hard for me to shuffle them. They're just too big and we're just going to take them. Okay. All right, we'll start with tarot first. Let's see what we got coming in. Ooh, a new emotional beginning, guys. Woohoo! This is the Ace of Cups, y'all. This is an emotional new beginning. If you're not by yourself and you're with somebody, then this could be like an increase of feelings, like you're getting more feelings for this person. Let's see. We got a missed opportunity. So a lack of motivation. Maybe you feel like you missed an opportunity here. But this new opportunity, this new beginning is going to come in and feel, you know what I'm saying, to make up for this lack. You're okay. So you're in the stages of like learning somebody. Somebody could be watching your socials or you're watching somebody's socials. This could also just be somebody in your neighborhood that's watching you, you know, trying to learn your routine, just see what they can learn more about you. Okay, let's see. It's going to be like a deep soul connection, you know, between two people. It's harmony. It's alignment. Guys, y'all have got like, wow. The Ace of Cups and the Lovers. Like y'all have got, this is big. So big, big, big. Okay, so trust your intuition, you know. I feel like you already maybe know this. Or maybe you will know it. Like you're going to have that spiritual wisdom about this situation. You know, like I feel like you know that there's going to be a deeper meaning behind it all. You know, you're motivated to succeed right now. You know, you might be a little impulsive or insensitive, but I feel like it's all behind trying to succeed, moving forward. And then you've got success in wealth, the 10 of Pentacles. Holy crap. So you got the Ace of Cups, the Lovers, and the 10 of Pentacles. Like, guys, y'all, I'm getting hot. Woo! That's a lot. So this is material and emotional security. You know, it's success. Yeah. And then, you know, when I see this card, it also reminds me to like share your wealth. So like if you come into a bunch of money and it's just extra money, you know, you can always donate a little bit of that or, you know, share it with somebody, especially during Christmas time, you know, or even Thanksgiving with people that don't have what you have. And you know this, like, that's huge, you know. And I don't know if you believe in the pay it forward, you know, or you know, what you put out, you receive back, you know, like it's a true thing. So if you believe in that, I feel like that's your sign. You know, this is Spirit saying, I'm going to get this cat. No, you're not getting up here. Bye. Look, pets. When Mino's sitting here trying to aggravate the F out of me. Anyway, we got cycles. So something might be ending and something might be beginning, you know. Cycles are meant for us to learn. So as something's ending, try to reflect back on what ended and what was you supposed to learn out of that. So like when you go into the new cycle, it doesn't happen again. You got communication coming, guys. Somebody might want to forgive you or work something out. And you got challenges. So in that situation, I feel like there might be challenges that y'all are facing, you know, that you might want to work out. Or you might need some inner healing, because it says working on inner healing. So, and then pets, you know, you might be getting a new pet, or like gifting a pet, you know, during the holidays. You might be giving a pet, you know. Or if you have a pet, y'all might be giving it a little bit more love than you normally do, you know. Okay, so these are just different cards for whatever comes out, but this says, your focus may be scattered or negative. Shift your energy by practicing gratitude and visualizing the best outcome. So I feel like, you know, anytime that you feel like you're in self-doubt, you know, or just doubting the situation, try to think about the best outcome. Okay, instead of me feeling like I'm not going to get as much as I am, what would I do if I did get it? You know, how would I feel in that moment if I did get $5,000 instead of the $2,000? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever the case may be, try to shift your mind thought. And then it says, fear or limiting beliefs may be preventing your expansion. Break free from comfort zones. So I feel like they both relate. Like this right here, you know, the negative mind thought. Quit trying to think so negative that you're not going to get this and you're not going to, you know, work that out or get this or what, you know. Try to be more positive. And then this says, external distraction may be drowning out your inner voice. Tune in and trust yourself. And this is your intuition, guys. Like, try to not double think that gut feeling. If you've got the gut feeling about it, stay with that gut feeling. No matter what the distraction is and who you have over here running their mouth, oh no, I don't think it's that, or oh no, I don't think it's this, or no, that can't be, it's got to be this. Like, no. Your intuition is usually never wrong. Like, mine's never wrong. So I'm not even going to say usually, it's like never wrong. But sometimes it doesn't come out till later. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes we have to wait for our intuition to play out. But I mean, because that's how mine is. Sometimes I'll have an instinct on something and I'm like, boom, this is how it's going to be. And I feel it, but it might not come in my reality for 2 or 3 months down the road. And I hate it because I want that reality right then. And it makes me self-doubt all the time. Is it coming? But it's coming. It's only in its own time. It's not my time. And I want it in my time. But anyway, so I hope this helps y'all. Until the next time, you know, that at least the next couple of weeks, you know, this is good for. Or even a month, you know. But I hope it helps bring some clarity and peace and help guide you. Don't forget to like my video. It helps me a lot. And until next time, guys, thank you very much.